the last 3 years, we have taken many long trips, from Florida's Key West to Labrador's Goose Bay, travel to California, Nevada, Utah national parks, and more. During these trips, we need a good connection with family and friends, sometimes work from the road, and, of course, entertainment in the evenings and news updates while camping. For connecting with friends and family, we use cell phones. We have iPhones with 2 eSIMs, one from Verizon and one from T-Mobile. These operators usually meet our requirements. If we are in a place without a signal, we use a satellite Garmin inReach Explorer Plus to send SMS messages to our family from anywhere in the world. However, let's be honest, such places are rare nowadays. Even on the Trans-Labrador Highway, we did not lose our cell signal. For entertainment and news, we use our iPad Pro with a 9.5 screen, which is sufficient for our small van. The iPad works well when we have an internet connection and can be set up anywhere and charged from a 12-volt or USB source. We don't need live TV signals as we can use Hulu, YouTube, or any news channel apps. Netflix, Max, and Amazon Prime provide us with plenty of movies and shows. Everything requires an internet connection. You cannot send emails, see your children and grandchildren using WhatsApp or FaceTime, or access your files in the cloud. No movies in the evening, no news in the morning. I still work, even on the road, so a good internet connection is a must. For about 2.5 years, we used a cell router solution, the CUDI AC1200 LTE router. We could insert a Visible or T-Mobile card and have internet. However, there were a few issues with this router. 1. It uses a microSIM card, which requires an adapter that can be problematic. 2. It is an LTE, 4G, router, so speeds can be slow in some areas, even when my phone shows a good 5G signal. 3. The speed is also limited by the AC1200 Wi-Fi. We never had better than 6.5 Mbps speed, but it was good and cheap. Together with the Visible Unlimited plan, we watched Netflix in Newfoundland and Labrador without issues. The US Visible plan allows enough data for movies even in rural Canada.
Now, with more travel and work demands, I needed more data and faster internet. Even at home, I often use cellular internet because of unreliable Xfinity service. Light rain breaks the internet connection for 3 to 4 hours. Between June 2nd and June 8, 2024, we had daily interruptions.
I don't want to pay more than $75 per month for my new device and plans. First, I looked into Starlink, but the monthly subscription is $150, and Starlink Mini is not yet available. Additionally, Starlink has issues in forests or mountains, which we frequently visit. Second, I also considered Verizon 5G and T-Mobile 5G home internet. Verizon does not offer this service in our area, and T-Mobile's service plan increases to $160, making it comparable to Starlink. Therefore, I returned to cellular routers that support 5G and can use 2 SIMs.
I ordered 3 routers from Amazon. First, GL.iNet GLX3000, Spitzax, 5G NRAX 3000 cellular gateway router. Second, QD 5G NRAX 3000 Wi-Fi 6 router. Third, Vistateek Next Generation 5G CPE router. The first 2 routers are dual SIM and cost around $499, while the third is single SIM with 9 antennas and costs $299. All devices support WAN mode, allowing connection to wired internet, for example, Xfinity. When Xfinity is unavailable, the router uses the cellular signal for internet access. I tested all routers using the Speed Test Windows desktop application and Mac app. Here are the results.
The performance of the GL.iNet GLX3000, Spitzax, was the best and comparable to Xfinity internet speed. This router is smaller than the others and has only 1 LAN port, so if you need more, you will need an Ethernet switch. For home use, you can connect your cable modem to the WAN port of the router and use the cellular connection as a backup. 1. Insert two SIMs into the router and set automatic SIM selection. 2. Set auto selection for a WAN cellular signal. 3. Connect Xfinity to the WAN port on the router. 4. Set up Wi-Fi for 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz for home use. 5. Connect a wired switch to the router's LAN port for connecting multiple computers, a printer, and internet TV boxes. I have been using this setup at home for a week without any issues and decided to take a small trip to check the router on the road. I can use a simple DC to 12 volts adapter for power. I used a 2-year verified adapter that was used with the old Kootie AC1200. It works perfectly with the GLX3000. My first test was on the Gulf Coast of Central Florida, near Perry. My phone showed that we had a poor cellular signal here, 1 bar for T-Mobile and 2 for Verizon. When I connected my computer to the router, it was connected, but the connection was too slow. I expected the router to automatically select the best provider. I was wrong as the router connected to T-Mobile, even though the signal was too weak. I had to connect to the device through a browser and select Verizon as the provider. After this, the connection was established, and I was able to use speed test. My question: why does the device not automatically switch to Verizon, even when this option is enabled? So, now the first things that I need to do in a new location are, first, connect my laptop to the router. Second, check the cellular signal level for Verizon and T-Mobile. Select the default cell provider through the browser. The router works well in most situations, both at home and on the road. It's a solid backup and reliable for camping. The hardware costs $389 after $100 coupon on Amazon. Monthly plans are $35 for Visible Unlimited and $35 for T-Mobile 50 GB prepaid, totaling $70 per month. With this setup, I've met my goal of affordable, reliable internet for the next few years. Thanks for watching, and safe travels.